What's
Yeah,
going on, Mike?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. It's dope to I just want to say first off, I think we did when did I come to y'all for an interview? Like 2018, something like
Bro,
that.
it's almost 3 years ago, bro.
It's dope to see how y'all. It's dope to see your come up, man. You guys are a big staple in the game. I love what y'all do as far as statistics and I feel like there's like I don't know. I feel like I didn't know there was a critical part of battle rap missing until y'all came along. So I shout out to y'all, man, for sure.
That's love, man. That's love, Mike. We've been big supporters and big fan of you for a long time. I've seen you live, early Born Legacy days, the Tink days, you
Yeah.
against Twerk. So I've been following your career from the footsteps up, and you have a very successful career in the league.
Mm.
You're now media. It's a very dope thing to do. You were the
Dude, it's
first person with
tough.
a caffeine deal. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
let's also put some respect on your name with that as well. And
Yeah.
even beyond battle rap, congratulations on fatherhood, which is coming for you and all that. So,
Yes, coming right around the corner, literally like 10 days away if we make it to that. Which
in
is
fact,
she might pop before.
fatherhood's the reason why we kind of lost Vlad right now. Vlad's kind of like on a whole leave. He had his newborn, and he's like, "Yo, what
He's
kind
on
of?"
maternity leave.
He's like, "It's kind of crazy." I'm like, "Don't worry about it, bro. We got you. We hold it down."
Nice, nice. Shout out to Vlad and congrats to Vlad, man. Yeah, dude. To this day, man, that was the best time I ever had doing any type of podcast or anything. Um, I wanted to I wanted to get into it right away. Is there not? Is there no? This is a free for all, right? Our tournament's
Mhm.
not a complete free for all, unpredictable ass. Like anything can happen. This is structureless. Am I bugging?
No, no, you're right. You're right. It's completely structureless, and I'm just kind of surprised how insanity takes place in battle rap. We see the same thing happen over and over again. We had
Yeah.
Ultimate Madness 1, Ultimate Madness 2, and
Mm-hmm.
even the Grand Prix for everybody that follow those tournament. We see underdogs prevail. So every time when somebody's like, Serious Jones is gonna get dog walked, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
well, haven't you guys seen what happened with every tournament? At least three underdogs advance. It's
Yeah.
almost half.
Yeah, man. I mean, it happens all the time, and I feel like how did you think that battle went down? By the way, because there's a lot of people. I could give Serious Jones the second and the third. I think the only two clear rounds was the first from Nitty, and I thought that I don't know who I don't remember who gave Nitty the third, but I thought that was madness, man. I thought Serious Jones clearly took that third round, and I think it came to a toss up in the second round. Like I don't see a robbery anywhere, but can you make a case for Serious Jones? Because I felt like a lot of people could.
I can make a fantastic case for Serious Jones. I actually
Yeah,
have Serious Jones winning the battle. In
yeah,
fact, you can argue Serious Jones might have had the best line in the battle where when he told Nitty in the second round, you eat strippers on their period. What a disgrace. You really a crip, or why you let Twerk get it popping with a red rag in your face?
crazy, crazy, man. Dude, I feel like obviously with the situation that was going on with Sirius and ARP, and I can't speak that much on it because at the end of the day, man, there's ARP's story, there's Jones's story, and then there's the truth. We'll obviously never get the truth of that, and I don't try to dig too deep into issues like that. So I feel like it was a weird time for him, but I remember like what was it? Surf had said something about how people are always nobody watches battle rappers to watch what they do. I feel like some people feel like there's where are the punches, where are the haymakers, and I feel like Sirius kind of caught the brunt end of that. I feel like while the chat, and I noticed the chat was saying a lot of dry moments, and Jones was this and Jones was that. If you really tuned into what he was doing and what he was saying, he was fucking going off, and he was going off every round. Granted, he lost the first. I thought he lost the first, but when I think back of it now, man, like yeah, I got him 2 and 3, dude.
He was extremely layered, which is ironic because you listen to Rum Nitty 4 layers, but
Yeah,
that means you weren't listening to layers because Serious Jones was probably more layered than Nitty between scheming and having all these lines connect and all these little sentences connect to his punches. And you said something really interesting way back when Nitty battled Reed Dollars, right?
mm-hmm.
And when Reed Dollars is pretty much in momentum and in control of the battle, you said, "Laugh my ass off at all you fans that thought a 20-year-old vet couldn't rap in a small room." This was almost the
I
identical
mean,
situation.
yeah, yeah.
This is the identical situation, Mike. You know what I'm saying? This is the fourth DVD Pioneer Nitty's battle between Rex, Iron, Reed
Mm,
Dollars, and Jones. And all four of those guys did the exact same thing to Nitty. They out-rapped him. So it
yep.
was no surprise to me that Jones was going to actually have a real fighting chance in this. I personally think his flaw was letting Nitty go second after he won the coin toss.
Oh,
Like,
oh, huge mistake. Huge mistake. I mean, I don't I actually think I think timing rounds is taboo in battle rap. And I think another thing that is huge taboo is going first and going second. There are huge advantages in winning that coin toss. There are huge advantages in being the last person heard. So although it is honorable, right? When someone does that, great. It kickstarts the thing. You're showing us you're not scared. But guess what, man? When it comes down to a tournament, you want to be the last person heard. That was a huge mistake on Jones' part. And I'd say it enough to say that maybe that might have cost him the bet. As crazy as that sounds, for someone that loses every single coin toss and basically kicks off every single battle, if I don't set the tone in an incredible way, it's literally your opponent kind of reacting off of you. You don't get that chance to do that fight back, and you don't get the chance to end that argument. Like, you just don't. I thought that was a terrible move on his part. Terrible move.
the top of the first round is the hardest round to win, especially in a tournament setting. So
Yeah.
between Ultimate Madness 1, Ultimate Madness 2, and the 8 battles this Saturday, we're 38 tournament battles into URL.
Crazy.
Out of those 38 tournament battles, Mike, there's only 6 where the person won the first round going at the top of the first.
Wow.
Franchise versus Tink.
This is I'm going back to, like, this is just what we missed, man. This is dope. This is dope to
Yeah.
hear. That's crazy to hear, actually.
Franchise over Tink, Don Marino over Easy, Danny over Reaper Rel, Emerson Kennedy versus Glue, Jada Nightwing over Rubando, and Brooklyn Hands over Big Hand. Most of those come in the first round of the tournament to begin with. So I let you know how difficult it is to dictate the pace
Yeah.
and set the tone for the battle and win that round.
And also when you're I heard most of those battles, and I think I remember most of those battles, they were significantly better than their opponent. So I think where that stat comes from is when it is close, when you have two MCs that are very, very close, that's how important it is. That's how important it is. You need to decimate your opponent. That's how I look at that stat. It's like Danny and Reaper wasn't that. Oh, I guess it was kind of close, but you just you know how that battle went. I feel like going first is crazy. It's a crazy advantage. Battlers can't really say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, like, lose to an opponent and be like, well, I mean, I lost the coin toss, so, you know. But there's a lot of people that I say, man, that I hear say, hey, you know, if I had went last, or man, if that was the last thing heard, or, you know, sometimes it works where people have two angles in the third round. You know, it's usually the third round, and those two angles coincide with each other, and one works better than the other because the one was said before. And it almost sounds like a rebuttal to it.
It's like an art of turnover turn order in battle rap. It's kind of a little underappreciated, especially in this setting. And for the fact that Serius Jones won the coin toss, you got to think to yourself, Serius Jones,
Why you
if you lose that coin ask yourself this question: if you lose that coin toss, what do you think is the result? You still go first, right? So why would you pick yourself to go first if you win it? You would have went first if you lost it.
France,
I mean,
you never know though. What if Minnesota Luke goes, well, you know, I give him points for honorable. He, you know, Serius Jones was honorable, so I give him the first round. I'm joking. I joke on Minnesota Luke, but that was pretty funny that he said the physicality. But I guess I get. Well, I think people misunderstood it first, right? Like they thought that he said he takes points off if you get physical with your opponent. Is that what he said?
yeah, he takes points off if you like invade their space, talk through the rounds. Like, I agree with the talking through the rounds, but the whole
Extremely.
getting in their space, yeah, that's part of battle
It's
rap.
battle rap. You can't be a pacifist in battle rap. There has to be some type of physicality, from whether it's a giant Ace Amin Snake Eyes shoulder bump or it's just a tap on someone's chest. That is a part of the talking over rounds completely. And I think that's a cheap move that a lot of people do. A lot of people will vocally and not even say anything, but just from body language will just pretend that everything you're saying is garbage. And I don't like that at all. Do I take points off of that though? I don't think so. I don't
Yeah, I
think
think
so.
it's too
You're just
drastic to
judging the
take points
material.
away.
Yeah, you're just
Yeah.
judging the material. You're not judging what the opponent is trying to do to the other opponent's material.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I think this tournament is gonna drastically miss Serious Jones. You, as somebody that battled Serious Jones, when you got off the stage and battled him, you first thing you said was like, he's one of the legends that when I first met him, I was starstruck. Right?
Yep.
Like this is one of the legends
One
that
of the
you like
only
really
yeah.
honor. One of the guys that you really honor because there's a lot of legends out there that fans and even battle rappers don't fully acknowledge their careers. But Serious Jones is somebody that on national television almost 15 years ago, you're watching this guy win a tournament. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, I was
So
16,
he
17 years old in my parents' crib, waiting until midnight for Fight Club and listening to Serious Jones and going, "How the fuck is that possible? How can you rap like that?" One of the reasons why I battle to this day, 100%.
Yeah, so he knows how to win. He knows how to take control of things. I really think this tournament is gonna miss him, honestly.